When you're driving Uber and Lyft, should you drive around aimlessly waiting for the next ride to come in, or stay put and wait for that ride? Let's talk about that now. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the RideShare Guy. And yeah, we're going to be talking about strategy today. Should you be driving around aimlessly waiting for the next ride to come in, or stay put and wait for that ride to come in after you drop somebody off? So this is going to be the short answer. Short answer is, yeah, you should be waiting for the next ride to come in where you are. Pull up the next block, wait for the next ride to come in if you don't have a ride already. Now, one of the things that we always recommend is turning rides off when it comes to a ride that's already happening, so you don't get a ping every single time you're in the car. And it actually helps you in the long run because it takes you offline. So if there's less drivers online, that means that there could be more surge out there. So when you go back online after you're done with the ride, well, you have a better opportunity there. So if more drivers are doing that, more drivers are offline because they're saying this is going to be my last ride, but then they go back on right after. So that's just a little strategy as well there too. But the thing that you should be doing, short answer, yes. Wait for the next ride to come in. Just go down the block, sit there and wait. There's a reason for that. And the biggest reason is because if you're driving around aimlessly, you're wasting gas or electricity depending on your car. You're putting miles on your car, which means you're going to depreciate your car faster. The more miles on your car means more maintenance that you're going to have to deal with in a quicker and shorter period. So yeah, when you're driving, just go down the block, wait for a ride to come in. But that's the short answer. Long answer is it's a little more nuanced than that. And that's because it depends on where you are when the drop-off occurs. If you're out in the boonies, in the middle of nowhere, you might not want to sit there and wait. You may want to reposition yourself. If you're trying to take certain rides at a certain place or event, well then yeah, you might want to reposition yourself. So you might want to drive to a specific location in the event that you have something going on. So this is all going to come down to planning when you're out on the road. You want to know where you are, where it's going to be busy, and then plan accordingly. So you could set destination filters to let you know where you're going to be or where you want to go, and then take rides to that specific spot in the event that you are actually able to while you're repositioning, which is going to give you more control over the rides, where you're going, things along that nature. And then also, you want to make sure that you're repositioning yourself with purpose, not driving around aimlessly. Because if you're driving around aimlessly, just going around and around, again, that's what I was saying before with the miles, the depreciation, and the maintenance that's going to occur, which means your net profitability is going to be much lower than if you just sat and stayed put. Because the reality is you're going to have rides come in whether you're online, whether you're driving around aimlessly, whether you're sitting there waiting. So yeah, with that being said, you always want to make sure that instead of driving around with no purpose, that you actually have a purpose when you're repositioning yourself, or you're sitting there waiting for the next ride to come in. And then another great thing when it comes to actually preparing for your day is checking out apps like Solo. They're going to be able to help you figure out where and when it's going to be busy. So yeah, if you have to reposition yourself, you can reposition yourself in the best way possible with actual purpose versus not. But I want to know, what are you guys doing? Are you driving around aimlessly thinking that the next ride is going to be better or going to be quicker coming in because you're repositioning all the time? Or are you sitting put? What are you doing? Comment below and let me know. And did you know that Uber is actually going to begin taking cash for rides? Yeah, that's right. They're going to be taking cash for rides. If you want more information on that, check out the video right here. And it's going to give you all the information on cash for rides, if you're going to take it or not, and if you're going to opt in or out. All right, with that being said, drive smart, drive safe. We'll see you in the next one.